Welcome to the InnerSelf.com video version of The Hidden Dangers of Gas Stoves. A recent study conducted by Stanford researchers has shed light on a concerning issue related to using gas stoves in homes. The study found that the combustion process in gas stoves can significantly raise indoor levels of a carcinogenic chemical called benzene, which is linked to a higher risk of blood cell cancers, including leukemia. This discovery is particularly alarming considering that approximately 47 million homes rely on natural gas or propane-burning cooktops and ovens. The research revealed that a single gas cooktop burner set on high or a gas oven operating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit could generate high indoor benzene levels. Furthermore, benzene spreads throughout the home and persists in the air for hours. The findings of this study were published in the journal Environmental Science and Technology. Worse than second-hand smoke. The study's findings reveal that the indoor benzene concentrations produced by gas stoves can be even more concerning than the levels typically in second-hand smoke. This indicates that individuals who regularly cook with gas stoves may unknowingly expose themselves and their families to higher concentrations of this harmful chemical. What makes matters worse is that benzene can travel beyond the confines of the kitchen, infiltrating other rooms within the house. Measurements taken in bedrooms, for instance, have indicated benzene levels exceeding national and international health standards. Interestingly, the study also sheds light on the limitations of residential range hoods, commonly employed to mitigate pollutants released during cooking. Despite their intended purpose, the researchers discovered that these range hoods were not consistently effective in reducing benzene concentrations, especially when they vented the air outdoors. This suggests that relying solely on range hoods may not provide sufficient protection against the elevated levels of benzene produced by gas stoves. How to reduce exposure to pollutants from gas stoves. Given the potential health risks associated with gas stoves, it is crucial to minimize exposure to pollutants. Here are some relatively low-cost approaches that can help. 1. Use portable induction cooktops, available for less than $50 when purchased new. 2. Utilize electric kitchenware such as tea kettles, toaster ovens, and slow cookers. 3. Take advantage of state and local rebates and low or no interest loans to offset the cost of replacing gas appliances. Programs like these are available in California and the San Francisco Bay Area. 4. Be aware that federal tax credits are currently accessible, and federal rebates are expected to become available shortly to help alleviate the cost of replacing gas appliances. Implementing these measures can significantly reduce the risk of exposure to harmful pollutants from gas stoves and create a safer living environment. The dangers of gas stoves. The recently published paper is the first of its kind to analyze benzene emissions, specifically the use of gas stoves and ovens. Previous studies primarily focused on gas stove leaks when they were not in use and did not directly measure resulting benzene concentrations. The Stanford-led research team discovered that gas and propane burners and ovens emitted benzene at high rates. In contrast, induction cooktops did not emit any detectable benzene. Gas combustion released benzene at significantly higher rates than those identified in studies examining unburned gas leaks. The study clarified that benzene emissions were solely a result of the fuel used and not influenced by the food being cooked. Testing showed zero benzene emissions from pan-frying salmon or bacon, indicating that the source of the chemical lies within the gas itself. It is worth noting that gas-burning stoves pose health risks and contribute to environmental issues. Previous Stanford-led research demonstrated that gas stoves in U.S. households release methane, a potent greenhouse gas, at a level equivalent to the carbon dioxide emissions of around 500,000 gasoline-powered cars. Additionally, these stoves expose users to pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide, which can trigger respiratory diseases. Studies have also shown a higher risk of asthma in children living in homes with gas stoves than those without. Gas stoves are estimated to be responsible for 12.7% of childhood asthma cases in the United States. Considering the mounting evidence concerning the health and environmental impacts of gas stoves, raising awareness and promoting alternative cooking methods that minimize these risks is essential. Addressing this issue requires a collective effort from policymakers, manufacturers, and consumers. Governments can play a crucial role by implementing regulations and providing incentives to promote safer cooking methods. Manufacturers should invest in research and development to create more efficient electric alternatives to gas stoves. As consumers, we can make informed choices and adopt practices that reduce our exposure to pollutants, safeguarding our health and the well-being of future generations. This article was written by Robert Jennings, publisher and editor of InnerSelf.com.
We hope that you have enjoyed this article. For over 30 years, we at Inner Self have sought to encourage new attitudes and new possibilities. For more inspiration, visit us at InnerSelf.com. Thank you. Visit the Inner Self Market for new attitudes and new possibilities. You'll find inspiring books, wonderful music CDs, audiobooks, card decks, candles, jewelry, gifts, all kinds of wonderful things. Visit us at market.innerself.com.